heels and a nice sweet top. Doing on our backs when we drop it like it's hot. I don't usually smoke, but here, do you have a light? It must be girls' night.
Welcome back to the Bimbo and Butch podcast, where I bring the blonde highlights, the bad decisions, and too many iced lattes.
And I bring the golden retriever energy and the ability to parallel park.
Together.
Together at the one time. Golden retriever.
We are the unlikely duo, where one of us is looking to find Prince Charming.
And one of us is stealing his girlfriend. Jenna, one of us is stealing his girlfriend. I can't say that.
But you do, you're Mr. Steal the Girl.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Okay, that can
But
be.
she has to be a married straight woman. That's what,
Jenna!
That's who you go for.
Julie's right.
I'm sorry.
Julie is our producer who owns this production place
that's
with
right.
her husband.
And we also
sorry,
asked
Ryan.
Julie for a lot of input as well. So just in case people think that me and Emer are psychotic and we have an imaginary friend
We are
called
psychotic.
Julie, and we
But
go,
Julie-
Julie!
Julie does exist.
She's real,
She
and
is.
she's here. So this week we are talking about
Trolling. We're doing trolling, and we have both been, I'll say, the victims.
victim survivor.
Victim survivor of trolling. So in terms of trolling, we're gonna talk about things that have happened to us. We're gonna talk about general trolling stories, and we are also gonna be taking questions from Ask Bimbo and Butch all
Right.
about trolling.
Aye, that's right. Okay. So what would you? Because there's levels to trolling, isn't there? What would you say trolling is? A troll?
It's kind of hard. We both get trolled, but we get trolled over very different things. So for me, someone who is a troll is someone who's a bully, someone who, I think it's an attention seeker at the core. Someone who's a troll is an attention seeker. But it's someone who kind of doesn't have much of a life, so they're trying to. I don't know if they're trying to be funny or they're trying to get some excitement in their life. But basically a bit of a loser, because I always think anyone's happy is not trolling. Like, I'm not going and writing messages on your pictures being like, Jenna, you look horrific here. Do you know what I mean?
You'll tell me.
I'll just tell you. I'll just
You'll
WhatsApp
tell
it to you. But you know what I mean? Like, so for me, yeah, it's those people, but they'd never say it to your face.
No.
So they're attention seeking, but they're also chickens. So they're scaredy cats.
Aye. Do you think some of them are trying to be like really funny and trying to get loads of likes on their comments
I think so. And I think they're trying to get one over on somebody. Do you know? But it never really works out.
Aye. But you know what I hate? See, when someone, so this happened to me in my case, I was trolled and the person was caught and they blamed their mental health. They were like, oh, sorry, I was having a mentally low day. But I was like, I have a mentally low day every day. And I would never go on and troll people. Ever.
But that's the thing. And why also, if you have poor mental health, which, you know, we're the patrons of poor mental health, why would you want someone else to have poor mental health? Why would you want to cause that in somebody else? Because you know how that feels.
It's so odd. But I feel like me and you have this, we get trolled for different things, but it's the same age group and sex.
It's the same demographic.
Sorry, that's what I was looking for.
It's the same
That's the name.
demographic.
The big word there that I don't know.
Who are trolling us.
Which are the men? Middle-aged men?
Absolutely. Middle-aged men.
Why?
All the time. I don't know. Is it because, and let's not say, you know, hashtag not all men, do you know?
But hashtag all men.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, Emer, you just don't like men because you're gay. I'm like, well, I like the nice men.
Oh,
I like the good men.
There's so many.
But like, it is always, I don't think, maybe in all my time I've maybe had one comment from a woman, a middle-aged woman, negative, but every other comment, like I got trolled yesterday a lot over a video I'd put up, and it was just a video telling a story about being on holiday, and all the trolling comments were from middle-aged men. And the thing that's really weird is when you click into their picture, usually they'll have kids my age or daughters my age, and I'm like, if someone was saying this to your daughter, you
them
weirdo.
walking their daughter down the aisle and you're like,
absolutely. So yeah,
Aye.
it is middle-aged men.
So are you able to tell us some that were said yesterday?
Oh,
can we talk about? Oh, you're ready.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to
I've got the receipts. So some of the ones I got yesterday, and then we will talk about, because you got trolled really bad, and it was a big a huge thing. We'll talk about that then after. But yesterday I put up a video about being on holiday, and it was basically this story. It's the one that you saw. You messaged me about.
Aye.
So I told this story, and it was basically I went on holiday. It was a family holiday. It was my mum and dad were going. They invited me last minute. They invited their best friend. They invited my brother. So me and the best friend, my parents' best friend, we went and we checked into the hotel. It was about 2:00 in the morning. It was in Palma in Spain. And my mum and dad had been going on about this hotel, and all the rooms are different, Emer, you'll love it, it's very eclectic. And I was like,
It's very different,
very,
Emer.
very different. So we were like, I says to my mate, my parents' mate Christine, also my mate by association, will we go see your room and then we'll go see my room? So we went up her
I know
room.
what you were doing there.
Absolutely. We went and saw Christine's room first. It was gorgeous. And then she was like, oh, let me see your room. Because our rooms were directly opposite each other. So we just like went across the corner, and I put my key in, and beep, the room opened. And I opened the door, and all I saw was this arse, naked arse. These two people having sex, right? And now, please bear in mind, this is 2:00 in the morning, their holiday. I was just like, yeah. But that's a room key that I was given. Imagine the shock that they got.
I know the story, but I'm sorry.
I couldn't, I didn't know what to do, so I started to back out of the room, and I backed into Christine, and we went into her room, and we killed ourselves laughing. We laughed, and I thought, what am I going to do? I can now maybe never leave this room because they're right across the hall. So I thought I'm going to have to do the mature thing and go out. So I went out and knocked the door because I thought, well, they're up now. So,
Let's interrupt them going again.
So the guy came out. I don't know who he was having sex with because I never saw the other person.
Thank God you didn't stay that long to analyse it. Well, that would be so weird. Sorry, who are you? And who are you?
What's the relationship here?
How long have you been together?
I didn't leave immediately. I did stand there for a minute because I was in shock, and all these things were going through my head, and I thought, why are you guys in my room? It didn't occur to me for a minute that I was in the wrong. I was like, why are they in my room? Is this a welcome treat? Should I join in? What am I supposed to do? So then whenever I left, it was terrible. So I went back over, and the guy came out, thankfully, was wearing boxers and a t-shirt at this point. He was fuming. And I was like, oh, I'm really sorry. They gave me this key. And I kept saying, I'm not a pervert. I'm not a pervert. Because I felt so awkward.
It's probably because you look like one as well. That you really had
absolutely.
To keep saying.
Especially when I was sitting watching them for 5 minutes. So then he went to go back into his room because I was going to go down to reception to sort it all out. And he turned, but he couldn't open his door. And I had to say to him, sorry, could you just excuse me? And I had to let him back into his room. It was so awkward. But
was
it was
he raging
all,
at you?
Yeah, he was raging at me as if I'd broken down the door to get in just to watch him. He was, and I was going to do all this. Oh, and you wouldn't be my type, and and I'm gay. I'm not interested. I was like, whoever's on the other, if you could just show me them. So yeah, I was just telling this story, and I was saying the reason I'm telling this is because I'm going on holidays next week again with my mom and the friend, blah blah. So just thought I'd tell you guys that. Everyone was commenting, being oh my god, I've been in a situation like that, or this is so funny, whatever. And then,
Get them
out. Happened.
I mean, the receipts, not the men.
So, one person wrote, and the thing is, if I ever get a negative comment, I don't even need to look anymore. Because my ma will screenshot them and send them to me.
Oh, really?
I'm like, Mum, what are you doing? Yeah.
Oh, she be on troll alert,
does
she?
She is. My ma is she's on troll alert, right? She is absolutely waiting in the trenches, so she'll send them to me.
She's probably your biggest troll as well.
She probably is. Well, she then trolls the people in return. So she was sending me all these comments, and I thought, geez, so there was somebody had written a comment, and they had said, one thing you will never be is kicked in the balls. Right?
Right.
What did that have to do with the video?
But what does that even mean? So they're trying to suggest that you're not male and you're trying to be male and you don't have balls?
Yes. I think they were trying in some weird way to be transphobic. But I mean, failure first of all, because I'm a bitch. And second of all, the story was nothing to do with gender or balls or whatever. And I was like, this is the weirdest comment. So I just wrote back, and Say says, I think one thing you will never be is kicking the balls. So I just replied and said this video has nothing to do with balls or being kicked in them. But if you do find you can't scroll past a stranger's video without thinking about balls or talking about them, I recommend you see a professional about that. Good luck with your recovery. Right? So I could just imagine this guy reading this going to be fuming. And then another old man commented, male or female.
Aye.
So I just wrote back and was like,
What, in the bedroom or you or
I have
like,
no
who?
idea. So I assumed they meant me. So I just wrote back and said, like, David, whichever you identify with is fine. I don't mind. Both, whichever. Nobody cares. And there were a few other ones. There was one guy who wrote, what did he say? Can you do bullet points next time? Boring. Right? And I went on and, like, his profile picture was a shark. I was like, how boring. Like, gee, pot kettle black. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, scroll on. And then one other man again commented and said, oh, this was the most boring thing I ever heard until I realised I could scroll on.
Well, why
and
didn't
I was
they?
like, how thick are you if you didn't know that you could scroll on? Why wouldn't you just scroll on?
But why take the time to let you know that?
I know. And then people were commenting back to him being like, well, don't watch it if you don't want. And then he was saying, oh, I forgot you're not allowed free speech these days. Which is what every middle-aged man responds if you challenge them in any way. You're not allowed any free speech. And I'm like, well, you are, but maybe just don't be hateful. You know? Just don't be horrible.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. But the nice thing is I then posted on my story about your man who said the balls thing. And I have had the nicest message, literally hundreds of people being like,
really?
What's wrong with people these days and what's his problem? And people who I would have, because really in essence, that's a transphobic or a homophobic comment.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
People who I would have thought maybe who are not gay, who maybe are the straightest of the straightest people, or maybe are messaging me saying like, you know, other people don't think like that and like the rest of us don't think like that and he's just nuts and what's wrong with people. And I'm like, generally everybody's good.
Yes.
There are just this
1%
weirdos.
Aye.
Absolute weirdos, do you know?
So thank God we have thick skin. Are you thick skin now?
Do I have thick skin? I think when there are things like that, I just think, God, you people are so stupid.
Aye.
That this can't even offend me because I feel sorry for you.
Aye.
Like that one guy went on and his picture was a shark and he clearly had no life. The other guy went on, he was from...
Clearly, because he has a profile picture of a shark, he has no life.
Like, I love sharks. I love sharks as much as the next autistic. But I just thought, like, even I don't have a picture of a shark. Do you know what I mean? Picture of a shark and, like,
it
clearly
really
no
ugly.
life in his... I know, no.
Aye.
And every one of those guys who commented mine, none of their pictures was of themselves.
Aye.
And I thought, you're a weirdo. You're an
weirdo.
absolute weirdo. So I probably have a thick skin about those things. Some of the other things that I've got is some of those middle-aged men love commenting on my videos, which have nothing to do with anything. They might be me saying like, oh, here's my dog, whatever, and they love commenting, here's another they, them. They're obsessed.
Here's another they, them.
They, them, yeah.
They are obsessed. Maybe they find you a threat because they know you're coming to steal their girl. Maybe you stole their girl.
Maybe they're like, she's almost like a boy, except she's clean and smells good. Like this is, you know, and has a job. You know, they're like, you know, maybe it is defensiveness.
And she's happy.
And she's happy. And she's adorable. You know.
So, 99% of people are great. They comment. Our comments are great. I got one. Now, a few years ago, if I had got a bad comment, I would have probably shut down my entire social media and checked into Grincha, which is a psychiatric hospital. But now I actually use it as content.
Absolutely.
I use the trolling comments as content. Some man, sorry.
Some man.
Hashtag not all men. But this man again said, so after recent, poured my heart out about going through my divorce, losing my business, I was paralysed and, you know, all that there, and I was a single mother and I almost took my life, and he wrote, your accent is abhorrent. Am I saying that right? Abhorrent.
He's right. Abhorrent.
So I'm sitting thinking, out of all that,
that's
what you've taken from that. So you're but he's kind of right though.
No, he is right. But you would need to be an actual psychopath to listen to a girl be like, divorced, spinal injury,
but it wasn't that happy
single man
either.
who works 2 jobs, and then be like, her accent though. Like you'd
but
need to be a psychopath to say that.
I know. So, but I laughed because Nadine Coyle gets a lot of flack for her accent.
Absolutely.
But we can't changed our accents all
And
our life, I
also,
probably would.
when people take the hand out of Derry accents, I kind of think it's like me being from Strabane. People take the hand out of Strabane. People have running jokes about things because the
Aye.
Derry accent isn't any better, any worse than any other accent in the north, right?
I think it's probably the worst.
It's more. I think it's more unique. It's definitely more unique, but it's not any better. It's not any worse. So I think people think, oh, here's a running joke that people enjoy. I'm going to try and get likes off this.
Aye.
I'm going to like. But imagine that was your dad. See if my dad
That's what I think.
commented on a girl's thing and was like, your accent is boring. I would be like, what's wrong with you?
My daddy wouldn't have the patience to sit and listen to someone crying.
My dad
with me
wouldn't
anyway.
have the social media, but I mean, he wouldn't say that. My dad wouldn't even say that to someone. You wouldn't say that in real life. Do you know what I mean?
You would think it and scroll on.
Well, if I ever see a video or something and I don't like it or whatever, like, everybody has thoughts. You can think, that's not for me. Never in a million years would I comment. Especially on something so personal.
Aye.
Somebody's looks, do you get comments on your looks?
Yes, all the time, do you?
Uh-huh. Absolutely. And we're gorgeous. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
do you know what
I am
do you know
now
what they
after
are?
all the cosmetics.
They're jealous. They're jealous. That's what my mum is. They're just jealous because we're
They're
so
just
beautiful.
jealous. I know. Men being jealous of women's looks, though. I don't get it. On my looks, I did before and after
Of your nose?
of my snout, but I got eyelid surgery at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I was like, do you know what? If I'm under, I may as well get something else done. Do you know what? What
Aye.
else do I need done?
Two for one.
They were like, your tats is all no more. Can I afford it? Guess
You're
what?
like, what is the
What
cheapest
can I
thing within
afford?
budget?
They're all eyelids. I go tick them off. Tick both them off.
Take them off.
So
Do you not need them?
my eyelids, but I had excessive amount.
Oh, you had too much
They
eyelid?
were almost like
Like your
vagina
eyes were-
flaps. Aye.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, they're not
Aye.
excessive. Well, maybe they are for you. You should have
Well,
got that done.
I used to,
Could you remove
again, I
those
didn't have
as
enough
well?
money.
Yeah.
I'm saving now for that. But I used to have to have hooded eyelids. Well, I did have hooded eyelids.
Oh, right.
So I used to have to hold my big meaty eyelid to put my mascara on.
I thought you were going to say just when you were talking. I was just imagining you like,
I would have
The
had
whole
to have done that too.
podcast?
I look angry all the time.
oh my
But it
God.
wasn't angry, it was just really hooded eyelid. So got them done. So
Is
I
that
did.
is that like a recognised
It's called an
defect or
an
something?
upper. It's not a defect.
It's not, it's just your looks.
It's cosmetic. I will. It's age as well.
Oh, right. right,
You know,
right.
gravity and everything starts to like, go
Absolutely.
south a wee bit. And
Absolutely.
as age was going on, my eyelids were
Dripping.
closing.
Oh my God. You're like,
You know. They're like, she's sleeping. I was on that. Just my big, huge eyelids.
oh my God. So you got that done same time?
I got it done at the same
And
time.
was there hatred about you getting your eyelids done?
Oh, I. So a woman actually commented and she was like, oh, I can understand you having your nose done because it's huge. No, I'm joking. She didn't say that, but she did say my nose was cosmetic and medical
Yeah.
because I obviously couldn't
Cosmetical? Yeah.
smell. Cosmetical. I love it. That's a new word.
Thank you.
So it was half and half, and I said that, and I was like, I couldn't smell it. It was affecting my work. So the woman was like,
It affected your work? Professional coke sniffer? What do you mean it affected your work?
you know the way I make all these nice smelly things, Emer?
Oh, actually, yes, you do. You do make a lot of nice products.
Yes, and
Jenna
they
owns
smell
House
good.
of Scent.
So I need my nose to smell.
To smell and to
Yes.
sample your products.
Well, I need fucking smell. They don't make sure they don't smell like shit before they go out the door.
They smell lovely.
They smell lovely.
You give me one that smells like talcum powder.
Aye, baby
Which
powder.
is beautiful because that's other brands are available.
And they are
baby
not
powder.
great.
It is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, short
So-
interlude. Is House of Scent sponsoring this episode?
It's-
So yeah, you do
But you
need to
forgot
sniff
that
for
I
your
do
work.
need
Fair
to
enough.
be a sniffer dog.
Absolutely.
And it was affecting my work as well, and I didn't like the look of it, so I needed it done. So this woman commented and said, I completely understand why you needed your nose sorted, but the eyelids, I'm so sorry, you did not need that done.
What's
you
it to
just
her?
completely ruined your face.
But what's it to her?
Exactly. So I was sitting in the comment going, what will I reply? Like, do I reply or do I just let her go? But all our people replied
Yep.
and dug onto her, and then I was like,
That's what
she's
you're
now
better
being
to do.
trolled
Yeah,
for
well.
trolling me. So the same kind of thing. They were like, it's
karma.
not your face. Like, why would you comment on that?
But I think that's so weird. Why would you care? See if somebody got their eyelids removed and their nose removed and their
No, hold on. Their nose removes completely different.
wee Voldemort facelift.
Mind you,
I
maybe in the
wouldn't
Voldemort.
I wouldn't care. I did a picture, Julie, of me and Jenna trying to make a logo for the podcast, and I did background remove. And Jenna's nose was so big that it must have thought it was a traffic cone in the background or something. It removed her nose and made her look like Voldemort.
I took it into my cosmetic surgeon and I was like, see this?
Like,
this is the way I want.
And cut off the eyelids as well. Can you see that in the camera?
Can you see it?
Oh my god.
So that was my surgery and stuff.
I actually think you look very...
Did it work?
There's a new TV series coming out of Harry Potter. You could be cast as Voldemort with a Derry accent. A wee bit of diversity. Oh my god.
It obviously
I
thought
forgot.
my nose was like
I
an
forgot.
object
Yeah,
of some sort. It was.
It was like there's a
Fucking
huge
mum.
object ruining this photo. Your nose. But like, I just think, why do people care? I could not. If somebody wants to do something, like, say for example, I don't have Botox because I'm only a wee thing.
Oh,
But
you're
if
wee
somebody
young.
else wants,
Oh,
why
no.
would I care? What is it to me? It's not affecting my
I know,
life.
I honestly don't care.
It's
Under
bizarre.
that same reel that I done about the nose job, because 250,000 people seen it,
Yeah.
then I was freaking out going, shit, I'm going to get trolled and they're going to start saying I need other things done.
Yeah.
But you do that for me.
Absolutely.
So I already know I need my arms shortened and
Everything else.
my eye lumps adjusted to my eyes straightened. Because you very kindly called me Googie. But anyway,
Giggly.
Scoogly. So this man wrote, you aren't great looking before or after, but I definitely get a refund because it's an awful job.
Is he a plastic surgeon? And why did
Is
he
it my
have
plastic surgeon?
And your plastic surgeon was like, you were rotten before, I didn't have much to work with. Why did he feel the need to say you weren't great looking before?
I was like, at least say you were great before, but not so much now. But like,
just
neither
say
nor then.
Or even just say from a medical point of view, I don't think they did, a stellar job, but you don't need to say you were a minor and you're still a
Before I
minor.
still wouldn't. No, someone said, I didn't even write this down, but it just came to me there now. Another younger fella wrote, I would definitely wouldn't before, but I definitely smash now.
That was me.
So I thought, right, okay, the
compliments to
nose,
the
I'm
surgeon
getting
chef.
the nose is good.
Oh
But
my
talking about
god.
that being my surgeon commenting under it, I was obviously high on fucking whatever they were giving me that night, and I was saying to my sisters, my surgeon said that was his 7th nose that week that he had done.
Oh my god.
And mine was his last on the Friday.
Yeah.
So like he obviously done mine, then walked out the door home, and I was like, I wonder if he's sitting with his partner having dinner, and was like, you had to see the absolute honker I just had on there. We had to get scaffolding around it and everything's fucking
we had to get a crane.
huge.
I actually
poor
don't
gear.
think. I mean, I don't care, what anybody does because it's their body, it's their face. So if someone said they wanted XYZ done and I thought you had the most perfect nose, eyes, whatever, I'd be like, it's up to you. It's you, whatever makes you comfortable. But I actually didn't think your nose was bad.
Until you seen the before and after.
No, even then, like I still thought. I mean, it was bigger than mine, but it wasn't bad. Like it was just.
Oh, I hated it.
But I think you have really angular features.
I do, yeah.
That I think your nose fit with all that. Do you know what I mean?
So when we were picking my nose, I love 2025. Not this one, not this one. Like I was going through magazines. Oh, that's a lovely nose. I'm obsessed with noses now. I'm like watching things. Oh, she had a nose job. Great job as well.
Brilliant work.
But I had my nose had to still stay in proportion of my face, so I couldn't have a wee Barbie flicky up. So it had to stay big enough as well, but just straight. That's all I cared about. What else? Sorry, enough about me. More about you. Let's hear. I'm trolling myself about.
Let me see.
A bit more.
This was a really weird one. I did a video advertisement for a organisation, whatever, and in it they mentioned that I went to Queen's. Like it was part of it. It was just random.
Right.
And the weirdest trolling I've got is someone commented underneath, so Queen's University, so someone commented underneath it, highly doubt she actually went to Queen's. Like what even is, like what kind of trolling is that? Like, and I was like, do they mean,
trying to say
are they
that
trying
you're
to say I'm
being stupid?
thick? Or like I wouldn't, do you know what I mean? I just thought that is the weirdest one ever.
Little do they know you have 5 masters.
I know. I was like, I'm
Literally.
actually really smart. I was like, I've been to Queens, I've been to Johnstown, I've been to Portsmouth, I was like, I've been everywhere. Queens is one of them.
I know.
Yes, I thought that was a really weird one.
They're calling you thick as shit. That's
they're
what
calling
that
me.
one
They're
was.
calling me thick. Yeah, I might put all my masters in the comments. And they people think you are thick if you're a comedian. And I've
I think you have to be really
you have to be intelligent to be a
Smart.
good comedian because you have to be quick.
and quick.
People watching this are like, that girl's not quick at all. They have her on there.
On about me.
No, on about me, on about both of us. But yeah, like that guy was a speech therapist. My masters are in clinical anatomy, biological sciences, whatever. And people think when you say that, people always think you're joking. They're like, oh, that's a good. And I'm like, comedians are smart. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Aye.
comedians are not stupid.
And because I'm a bimbo as well, people be so taken aback when I tell them
Aye.
I have a psychology degree
Absolutely.
and a proper job
I know. That's
and another podcast, but
People-
it's very serious.
people do think you're stupid. People think if you sit and talk in front of a microphone, you must be thick. It must
Aye.
be because you couldn't have done anything else.
But also they don't realise the amount of work that goes in to
Into
being
this,
a comedian or
for
even
Julie,
a podcast.
I
And
know,
do you know what I mean?
absolutely.
The amount of work for Julie.
They might not
Julie,
work for-
can we say this? No.
we've
Julie,
said
can we do this?
we've
No.
said this before. Like, we are workaholics.
Oh, aye.
We never stop working.
No.
Another one that I got just said, stop eating. That's all.
Were you eating in the video?
No, just because I was a fat person in a video. It was just a video of me like doing a song or something, whatever. Just whatever. And someone just wrote, stop eating. I wasn't eating in the video. The video wasn't about food. It wasn't about stop eating.
And did you?
I looked like it did. Absolutely not. So I would definitely get some trolling about being fat.
What?
But I'm like,
Well, I was not well because you are, but
well,
I mean,
you are fat. Stop
no,
eating.
I mean, I would get trolled for being
Being
too
skinny?
thin.
Like, people are never happy. Like, I just think it's so weird. Like, see, maybe. Jesus, just as I'm talking about that,
did
a
something fall off
screw,
at you?
a screw just fell out of my chair.
Hello,
Maybe I should stop eating.
that person was giving you fucking advice. He wasn't trolling you.
It was my GP.
I'm going to text the local Ozempic dealer for you. It's not, that's going to collapse. I'm not joking. It's
Do
swaying.
you have insurance, Julie? Can I get a claim? Oh God, they're going to need to take me to the zoo to weigh me on the scales.
We need a hoist. We need a hoist to get her off.
It's going back in. It's all right. I know how to fix it. I'm a lesbian. So
She's got her toolkit under the chair.
that was the most random thing ever. So yeah, I would get trolled for being fat for absolutely. I can't see why. For absolutely no reason.
Says the chair struggling.
Somebody called me. Do you remember the movie Uncle Buck? Somebody commented one time and says, "There's Uncle Buck." And I thought, I can see it. Someone also commented one time, so look at my face, right? Look at my hair, look at my glasses. Someone commented and says, Myra Hindley's doing well for herself, which is
Myra
not
Hindley?
terrible. But I looked at her pictures.
Myra Hindley's blonde.
I do. She's not
Myra Hindley?
bald. She has
Blonde?
this hair color. Oh, no, she's not. Myra,
No, you're on about Rose West.
Rose West, sorry. Who's Myra Hindley? Who's Myra Hindley?
Me at night.
Who's Myra
Myra
Hindley?
Hindley, God forgive us, but she was also a child serial killer. She's blonde.
Well, no, don't look like her. You can be her. Someone said Rose West is doing well for herself. And I actually wrote back that one. I said fair play because I actually thought I looked up her picture and I did look identical
see
to her
what
in
you
the
mean,
picture.
But I was a bit confused there when you said Myra Hindley. I was like, what?
I don't even know where I got that.
Am I being funny?
But people were saying to me recently, you think I'm fat now? I was fatter recently. And then in the space of 3 weeks, I lost like a stone. I wasn't doing anything. People were like, "Oh my God, are you on Ozempic? You Manjaro, give us your discount code." And I was like, no, I got Invisalign and I wasn't able to eat for weeks because my teeth are so painful. So the stop eating does work. But also, have you heard it's gone up? It's like £200 a month.
For what?
For the fat loss
Injection?
jabs, weight loss jabs, £200 a month. It's gone up to £330 this week a month for people. Isn't that unbelievable?
But hold on, because you can get it from a GP, but you can also get it in the black market.
But I think people can only get it from a GP if they have, if they're diabetic. Now, we are not giving medical advice here. We have no clue.
No, we don't know. We don't know nothing about nothing.
But most people, I think, have to order it maybe from an online thing. But £330 a month. I was like, for £330 a month, I'd want somebody. I want you following me around, being slapping stuff out of my hand, being like, you're not eating that, you fat bitch.
But that's what
That's
Ozempic
what
does.
I would want. Is it?
It's an
Ozempic?
internal.
You just turn up. You're
You
like,
can't eat. You can't
hi.
eat. You can't eat.
So yeah, I would get
Make
ones
you
about.
sick.
I would get ones about being fat.
What do you hear this one? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Sorry, I keep forgetting it's not all about me.
I know.
Under that same reel there that I was like, oh, you know, I went through a divorce and all that there. A man commented, it was an ominous, no profile picture. You got a divorce because you are unbearable to live with and your dog is ugly.
Your dog is
and
ugly?
I never mentioned my dog in it, didn't show him in it. He scrolled back
And your
and
dog's not
targeted
ugly?
my dog.
That is actually worse because he's trolling your dog who doesn't even have the capacity
Then
to
I
read.
was like, unbearable to live with. How
Did
does
he
this
live in
person
your-
know this?
did he
Is
live in
this
your attic
my
or something?
ex-husband? I was like, this is definitely my ex.
How would they know? How could someone make a judgment, right? So say online you're doing your videos and all right, you might seem a bit annoying, but
Oh,
how
thanks. Me personally.
am I joking?
That's me trying not to be annoyed.
How would somebody get from that you're unbearable to live with? People are mental.
I know.
I think they're intimidated because I think they're like, here's a girl who is successful, chatty, whatever.
Chatty.
Has been
Little do they
has
know.
been through all this stuff, which therefore you're obviously strong, resilient, whatever. I think they're intimidated. Do you know what I mean? I think they'd be like, oh, I would never go with her anyway. But you know, it's like, you
As
know,
if you would have a fucking chance.
I'll save you the ball. I would never go with you anyway. I had someone recently who was, I had put up a song and it was, you know, Doechii. We both love Doechii.
Aye.
If you're here, Doechii, we're your biggest fans. We'll be your back and
She is
singers.
definitely, like, of course she's watching.
Oh, of course. I think it's her favourite podcast.
Aye.
Absolutely.
I heard her say that.
So her song, I mean, I like drugs, I like I did like an autism parody of that, so I was
That
like,
is
you know,
in my top most played.
Love
it.
It's good crack, like, and it got so much,
Is it on
interaction.
Spotify?
No, it's not on Spotify.
Get it
but
on.
It's on TikTok, so it's you know, the song "Except You're Irish and Autistic" is how I
amazing.
started, and it's just all the things I like. So autistic, so it was great. Got really good feedback, but I like putting up stuff for the autistic community sometimes because it's nice to see other people who are like you, do you know, and we kind of all have we online community, so it was grand. Some weirdo whose name was Enya, but they've now deleted their account. I hope not the Enya.
That would be
for
really troubling.
trolling me.
If so.
I know. Who can say where the road goes? So Enya started commenting over and over and over again on my video.
Say what?
About 10 comments. Autism doesn't exist.
Oh, Christ.
Her main one that she was writing over and over again, you're not autistic, you're just an attention seeker. I was like, Enya, both those things can be correct in isolation. Yes, I might be, but you can also be autistic. And she kept saying, like, you know, the world these days have invented autism. And then people were commenting who were also autistic, who were saying, you know, oh, I didn't know you, because I say in it, you can get seamless socks. And people were like, I didn't know you could get seamless socks. There's all this discussion. People were being lovely and recommended all these socks to people because a lot of us autistic people love socks. And Enya was then jumping on that and being like, none of you fuckers are autistic. Like, to all these strangers. So not only was she trolling me, she was trolling all these other autistic people. So I think that was the most bizarre one. My mother was fuming about that.
That you do hear a lot of that, people saying though these days autism doesn't exist. It's just popped out of there this past 5 years. But if I go back into my primary school class, I could tell you children that were autistic that were on my class that shouldn't have been there.
Sure.
It's always been
People's parents and all be like, oh no, we didn't have autistic people in our day. And I'm like, see your uncle who wouldn't leave the house. Or see your dad who used to just rock in the corner, wouldn't speak to anybody. Like, those people were autistic. But people are like, no, they weren't. They were just a wee bit odd. Or they had a wee want in them.
People think people want to just label things, which I do get to a point. Some people do like to label things because they like to use it to their advantage. Like, for example, some people would use it and say, oh, I made that comment because, sorry, that was my OCD. You know, for bad things, they would like to kind of take the negative things and blame it on, you know, the thing that they have.
But that's totally personality.
That's
just personality.
So we're saying, you know, did you block, delete, show up at her door?
She's another album coming out. No, I don't know.
Queen of Ireland.
She deleted her account, and so
That's
I
so
don't
odd.
know. I thought, is this someone I know? Is this? I just thought it was the weirdest thing. And I went, before it was deleted, I went on her account and it looked like she made the account just to comment on my video.
That's so weird.
And I thought, and then I thought, I mean, Enya, maybe you're autistic, because she was so defensive. It's like guys who make homophobic comments, and I'm like,
maybe she just got an autism diagnosis that day.
And was very kind of resistant to it.
And she just Googled.
Maybe because she really had a bee in her bonnet about it. She was not happy.
No.
So Enya, if you're listening, it's okay. You can join the autistic community.
Mm-hmm. And the Seamless Socks is there. As
absolutely. Do you have any more ones?
I do.
So you have your one about your spine?
About my spine. I get a lot of people that say that I'm lying about my spinal cord injury,
but also why would that's what she was saying about my autism.
So you,
like, why would you lie about that? Nobody wants to be different.
No.
Or go through difficult things.
I would love to be able to feel my full left leg. I would love to be able to use my bowel. I would love to be able to use my bladder. So I did that video there.
That was a really good video.
Someone wrote, because I was on holidays, and they wrote, does your spinal cord injury disappear when you're on holidays? So that was like a jab
that's a horrible comment.
You should be in the house,
yeah,
wheelchair bound, basically. And let me tell you, it is not fun traveling with a spinal cord injury. Airports are humongous, and I do get airport assistance if I need it. And then obviously we can jump the queue if passport control and all that, if it's too long. But I did struggle this time. This was one of the hardest that I went on, so I wasn't able to do much this holiday. So instead of responding back to that, I wanted to write back and be like, no, do you know what I did? I took my spine off and hung it in my closet while I went on holiday.
Packed the holiday put the holiday spine in the suitcase,
and I have full feeling again just for the week's holiday. So instead I wrote back and brung them on a day of what it's like having a spinal cord injury, showed them exactly, like me walking up and down steps, standing.
Because people don't know about your bladder thing and the bowel thing and all that.
No one did until I posted that. So I can't use toilet normally, so my bladder and my bowels are still paralysed. I use an irrigation machine for my bowels, and then the catheter intermittently for my bladder, and people don't know that because they can't see it. So they don't see all this. Like, I'm not sitting in the middle of the street doing an anal irrigation. This is why I could. I could probably make money on it.
You probably could.
But
for the OnlyFans. I could video. Julie, are you available to do that?
Aye.
Julie would love it.
I think this man would love that. So instead I showed all the stuff that you can't see with a spinal cord injury, and then your man deleted his thingy.
Because some of them do if you challenge them.
Because so many people wrote back and they were like, your response to this was perfect because you've just educated people. And that's what it's about, educating people.
That's
because on the way home, passport control out of Tenerife, there was about 2,000 people in the queue, and I just thought, sometimes I can stand in the queue, sometimes I can't, and I just thought, I can't, Dan, and I can barely make it to the front to ask for help. So I went on up to the front, showed the boy my mobility card, because you can't just be like, I have a spinal cord injury, you have to prove it. And I got into the front, and some woman shouted out, "Oi, she's skipping the fucking queue!" And I was like, oh my God, she's on about me. And everyone was looking at me, and she's like, we've been standing here for hours. And then I just turned around and I was like, I have a disability, and showed her the card, and this is her. And then everyone was looking at her. It's terrible, they're all going ahead, love. You and your wee spinal cord thing. So, but that's what I mean, people don't see it.
Absolutely.
And
why would you even, I know people could get frustrated, or they might be like, we've been waiting here for ages. Some people think that girl looks like there's nothing wrong with her, apart from her wee nose, but
and her lump,
her lump, she looks alright.
Her left leg is at the other side of Tenerife.
Like, why would you ever, you could have two, what do you call them, prosthetic legs.
Exactly.
You could have a stoma, you could have,
I would never,
is it people's
ever,
business?
I know, I would never, ever, especially now so that I do have a spinal cord injury, I'm more empathetic for people who have had disabilities and all that.
Absolutely.
And I actually am a disabled entrepreneur mentor, and I do that in my free time as well to help people like me, because I had to go back to work because you've all different challenges after having a spinal cord injury, and then being an entrepreneur in the middle of it's hard. So I do that out of the kindness of my wee heart.
That is very good. So you're disabled and very good.
I'm disabled and wild good.
And a good person.
So we're about to absolutely annihilate each other. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Because we don't know what we're about to do to each other. and you laughed, and you're making lots of laughing faces, so I'm scared. So we put each other's pictures into chat GPT.
Yeah, because this is a trolling episode, we were like,
let's troll each other.
let's troll each other.
Why not?
And we were too afraid to say things we actually thought, so we got chat GPT to do it.
You didn't even need chat GPT.
Nah,
you just had your
these
own
are all
thoughts.
from me.
Right. So I put your picture into chat GPT and asked chat GPT to roast you.
And can we both guess first what chat GPT said?
Right, okay, hold on.
Right.
Did I get it up because I had to screenshot it because I was in a knot this morning.
So I am guessing...
So your picture is you, your profile picture, it's you sitting like this holding a guitar.
Okay, sitting holding a guitar. So it's probably going to say something about me holding a guitar, like I'm a, I think I'm a, I don't know, cool musician or something. Probably going to say something about me being fat. Maybe going to say about my hair, because I'm aware I've got a bit of a Marmite haircut. Maybe going to say about my glasses, because my glasses are slightly tinted and my siblings troll me about that all the time. Call me Elton
Emer,
John.
did you chat GPT roast yourself?
No, I'm just guessing. I get trolled for so many things and I have a long list. Right, those are the things I'm going to go for.
Right, you ready? Right, so...
Can we put the picture up here? Julie, can you do that with magic? Right, we'll put the picture here.
Of you?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
So this is the picture we're trolling.
Right, so...
I look pretty good in this picture.
It said... Oh, God, hold on. Bruh. BRUH. You're holding that guitar like it's going to cover up the fact that your real instrument is playing Wonderwall at every house party, uninvited.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I hate Oasis, so that's even worse.
We spoke about it,
yeah.
About our... Those glasses...
I knew my glasses were going to be in it.
They don't make you look intellectual. They make you look like Harry Potter dropped out of Hogwarts to start a folk band nobody asked for.
Somebody on TikTok comments on all my videos saying Harry Potter's put on weight.
Did they? And
God.
that smile, that's the smile of someone who tells people, I actually prefer the acoustic version of literally anything.
That's true, I do. That's true.
And let's be real, that Mike Sant looks way more ready for a career than you do.
That's savage.
There's more.
Oh, God.
Do you want more?
Yeah, I want more.
I'm sweating because I know I'm next. I'm sweating because I know it's coming from me. Right. Back to the haircut.
Oh, I knew my haircut was going to be in it.
The haircut is given... Barber stopped halfway through and said, yeah, that's enough self-expression for today.
That's pretty good. I got my haircut that day as well. That's my fresh haircut.
Oh, God. Honestly, you don't look like you're about to sing. You look like you're about to tell a crowd of 5 people at a farmer's market that you only play real music.
I do only play real music.
You do.
I do.
It asked me, did I want to go nuclear? And I didn't. I said, no, that's enough for today.
That's enough. That's all Emer
Aye.
can take. Emer's very sensitive.
That's it.
I was right about the glasses
You were
and the
right.
hair and the guitar. I knew that.
Oh, good
Right.
God, right.
These are actually, I didn't think, those weren't too harsh.
Those ones about you?
Yeah, they were funny, but they're not harsh.
Right.
I thought ChatGPT would be like really harsh.
No, you need to go on Tattly for that.
Oh, right, so here's yours, right?
Right. Am I allowed to guess? Something
Yeah,
like
you
being
guess
blonde.
first. Now,
What picture
we'll
did I
put
give
the
you
picture up
again?
first. You sent me a picture of you. We'll put it up here, but going like this.
Oh, that's a lot of pictures.
With obviously your hair, your
my
face,
hair.
and your
Right.
like a crop top thing,
Right.
and
Okay.
jeans,
Right.
and a real posy face.
Like this.
Exactly.
Just to be on a
Like
normal
you've just
day.
had your anal irrigation. That's exactly.
And it was a grand red out as well.
the face that you- Feeling all the better for that. Right, so this is they sent me a lot, so I've picked some.
Thanks, Emer.
The crop top and belly bing. Belly bing. Let me do that again. I've turned into you. I can't read. Right.
I'm not drinking. I can't drink. I mean, I'm not drinking any more water. I'm not drinking.
I'm not drinking. The crop top and belly button ring combo. Bold. Very. I peaked at a Tammy girl sale in high school.
Facts, right?
The smirk says, I know I look good, but the eyes say, please validate me. I thought that was
true. Give
This
me all the validation.
This next one's my favourite.
Oh, Christ, what? I'm scared. Oh, you're loving this too much.
The haircut is giving. Karen downloaded a Pinterest board called Fresh Divorce Vibes and took it to her hairdresser. Oh, God.
How did it know? How did it know I'm divorced? Fresh divorce?
I don't know. I never told it anything about you. I just knew from the look of you.
So my blunt cut's divorce vibes.
The smirk, that smirk, it's less confident queen. And more, I just asked to speak to the manager at McDonald's because my McFlurry wasn't good enough.
What? Did I look like a Karen? I've never complained in my life.
I think she did.
Julie, you didn't laugh whenever she said, you didn't laugh when people were calling her Harry Potter. You're killing yourself. People are calling me Karen. I'm not getting involved. This is like marriage counselling.
This pose is peak. I'm hot, right? Please. Like, if self-validation were a sport, you'd be in the Olympics and still come fourth. Right, I've only a couple more.
What? I thought that was done. I'm hanging on to my seat.
They give me a while lot. I'd ask.
Maybe I should have went nuclear on you then.
I'd ask ChatGPT to stop. Listen, this picture isn't giving main character energy. It's giving background extra in a perfume commercial that never aired.
That's son, I was never main character.
Your eyebrows look like they were drawn on during a minor earthquake. This isn't just a selfie, it's the human embodiment of a midlife crisis starter pack.
Fuck, that's right, it's true.
Couple more.
You keep saying that. You keep saying that after every couple.
You give off strong, I pretend I hate attention vibes, but if your story doesn't get views in the first 5 minutes, you delete it and repost it with a thirstier caption.
I
You
do
that.
I do.
I knew you did that.
I do.
They also said, I bet your personality traits include iced lattes, saying good vibes only, while causing chaos and trauma bonding with bartenders. And I thought, well, you don't really go out that much.
No,
Let me see. You probably ghost people not because you're busy, but because
oh God.
because the conversation stopped being about you.
Probably.
Probably.
I get
Right.
bored talking about other people.
I've only got. I know you do.
What do you mean you've only got?
I've only got
Emer-
2 more.
I'm sweating.
And this isn't all. These are the ones I've picked out.
Oh, great.
They said, don't even get me started on the belly button ring. That's not jewellery. It's a cry for help from 2011.
I asked you last week, was I too old for a belly button ring? And you lied to me. And you let ChatGPT attack me.
And this is the last one. You're basically, and this one is so true.
Oh, fuck.
You're basically one inspirational podcast away from calling yourself an entrepreneur because you once sold a Sheen haul unvented.
ChatGPT knows a wee bit too much.
And they said, would you like us to go savage or nuclear? And I said,
No, that's enough.
said
So that
no
wasn't
thanks.
savage. That was
no,
just
that
moderate.
was just standard. They sent me 30. When I said, how many did they send for me? They sent 30
of me.
for the one picture.
And like that has hardly nothing in it.
I know. I thought I'm not even going to try another picture for her because it's going to absolutely break her.
Thanks very much, and I'm done. See you next week.
Well, we do our Ask Bimbo and Butch trolling edition.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see. What question? Give us a question.
Question number 1. Right. I recently found out someone in my friend group had been trolling me anonymously online for quite some time. They denied it at first, then admitted it. What do I do?
Cut them out of your life. That's like, have you ever seen that Sweet Bobby thing?
No.
Sweet Bobby on Netflix, where this girl falls in love with this guy, and it's like 10 years or something of online talking, and he gets and it's her cousin.
Aye, that's right.
And it's mental.
That's right.
Why would you do that?
That's so...
If I found that out, I would have to immediately cut them out because I would think there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Which, you know, that's fine. There's something wrong with me too. But
Someone's
that's
trolling me.
nasty.
That's so bad.
Would you ever do that to your friend?
No.
I don't really have friends.
Same. That's what I was going to say.
We're just going to be trolling each other.
What do you hear this? My son is 9 and I am such a helicopter mum.
I can imagine. See him by your arms.
Wherever he goes, I just pluck him. So our school is next door to our house. Like there's 3 houses and the school's there. So I've recently let him start walking to school.
From 3 doors down?
From 3 doors down, right? And I still be at the door like this. So I be saying to him, you know, if a stranger ever stops and says, you know, I'm your mummy's friend, get into the car, she told me to come get you, what would you say? And he stopped and he said, I'll just know that they're lying because mummy doesn't have any friends.
He's right.
And he's right. And I said, you know what, son? You are so right.
And he's so smart.
And you're so smart.
That is very smart.
And you're very quick-witted as well.
Very. What would you do?
Oh, block and delete. They have to go.
Absolutely. Block and delete. Cut them out. No, cut them out of the friendship. Listener question 2. I was a member of Tattle Life a few years ago. And I left 2 awful anonymous comments about an influencer who I didn't even know. Why would you do that? I totally forgot I had made the account and left the comments, but now the whole Tattle reveal area is happening and I'm worried I'll be outed. Good, so you should. Do I message this person, tell them what I did, or just wait to be outed?
God almighty. Well, the whole Tattle Life era is happening. I know it's quieting down a wee bit now, but because I'm involved in it, you know, in the legal side of things, everything is coming out.
Jenna's representing Tattle Life. She's their loyal. She's their legal counsel.
Yes.
She's their lawyer.
No, I'm not. So these are all going to be outed. Your usernames, your identities, your real identities are going to be coming out. So if it was me, I would probably go to that person.
Yep, me too.
Because the people who trolled me, I would rather they come to me and let me know now instead of me going down the legal route and then finding them out and then them having to pay a lot of money to me and to the court. So I would 100%
to fund the podcast.
What would you do to fund the podcast? And my counselling
I would
sessions?
do the same thing because I mean it's easy to say when you're not in the situation, but that would be the right thing to do. And if you actually truly felt bad, you should just own up to it. But also, if I was the person who was trolled, I would have a way more respect for someone if they came to me and told me, and see if they said, do you know what, I said this horrible thing about you and I did it because it was in a really bad place and I haven't done anything like that since and I shouldn't have done it and I know it was wrong, I'm sorry. I'd be like, that's fine. See if somebody does something to me and they say sorry and I'm like, that's okay, sure, we'll just get over it.
Don't lie, Emer, your advice before was just block and delete. The friend who anonymously trolled.
That's true, actually. I take back everything.
You are a walking contradiction.
They denied it, then admitted it. They didn't apologise.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Sorry, there was no apology.
There were no apology.
Oh, sorry. So if I just done that and apologise,
see if somebody doesn't apologise to me, I don't ever get over it.
Right. Okay.
In my head, I just lose respect for them and just move on.
Aye.
But I do not get over it. But they'd be blocked and deleted. But yeah, the other ones, if they came to you and were like, I did this, blah blah. Sorry, I'd be like, right, okay. If they waited and just let you find out some other way. That's cowardly, isn't it?
Aye.
No, I would rather say. Right, do we have one more?
One more.
Another one.
Mr. Warwap, you want me to read this one?
Aye.
Right. I recently started my new business, but I am afraid to put myself out there on social media. I know how important social media can be when advertising businesses, so I really need help on how to get over the fear of the judgment of others. What would your advice be? Emer, what would your advice be? Because you're very good at putting yourself out there for someone who is such an introvert, would you say?
Oh, yeah.
So am I, but I don't put myself out there as much as you. I mean, you go on actual stages with
I go on
people.
stage and I talk about very personal things and very, very personal things. But that's because I think people should do that. And I think people should, especially say, for example, about the autism, I think I should do that because there's other people it might help. Yeah. You know, so it's in that kind of way. But it's really hard to put yourself out there, especially if you are a bit introverted. And my advice probably would be just do it and don't read the comments. Now, we've spent this whole episode talking about getting trolled, but genuinely...
You can turn off comments, though.
Turn off the comments, so just do it and don't read the comments.
Aye, or turn them off. That's the only way. If people say to me, I could never do that, I'd be like, well, you have to, because your business is going to get lost. No one's going to know about you.
Yep.
You have
and
to...
it's part of business these days.
And it's free. It's free business.
Yep.
So it's either... do it and have a brilliant business and do really well, or not, and
absolutely
not do
you've
great
been on social
business.
media, and even going very slightly viral once could be the difference in you having a hugely successful business and you having to leave your dream of that business because it's never actually caught on. So it is worth it, and one video can make the difference to somebody's career, and that's the thing, and it is free.
Don't we speak about Matt Rife? Did I say that in the last episode?
No.
So Matt Rife was posting daily for years, and he was only getting a few likes, and then one of his reels went viral, and that made
And that was it.
that made his entire
And he's
life.
probably the biggest comedian at the minute in the world.
And why? Because he kept going consistent, and he didn't care how many people liked or engaged or followed, or you just never know.
Yeah, so
So-
you may as well do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, we I feel like a weight's been lifted now that we've got all those trolls.
Do you? Well,
off
I
our
don't.
chest. But
I have just
you
been
feel
verbally
calm?
attacked by ChatGPT. You busted the chair out as well. I'm going to remind you about that.
Oh my god, I can't believe that when I was talking
That was so
about people
funny.
saying how fat I
Timing.
am. So next week, thank you to people for listening. It was only our fourth
This is
episode,
our
so
fourth.
it's going alright. We're having a good
Aye.
time, aren't we?
And we're having a good time, and we're having a lot of interactions.
we're
The crowds are going wild.
Absolutely.
I mean, pulling up to
the crowds are
Ballyclare.
going mild. Huh?
What'd you say?
The crowds are going mild.
We have 2 followers, and
Well,
it's me and Emer.
Julian, her husband. So our next episode, we're going to do an episode on dating apps and dating disasters.
Oh God, I can't wait.
It'll be brilliant. So we want people to send in DMs. We want them sending voice notes about their dating disaster stories. Please tell us everything. Tell us if you don't want us to use your name. We'll not use it. Tell us if you do want us to use your name.
Who the hell is going to let us use their name?
There's people have already been sending me voice notes that are too late for the last episodes, and they're like, please give me a shout out.
Oh, right.
Absolutely.
They're using this as a business opportunity.
They're using this as their platform.
This is House of Sense, and one day I...
Exactly. So yes, send us your messages and your voice notes. Do you want to tell people where they'll find us?
Yes, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that you get your podcast, but so much better watching us because look at us. Look at us. We're gorgeous.
You know, as ChatGPT says, Karen and Harry Potter unite for the unlikely duo you
Mayor
never
Henley
needed.
and Rose West.
That's more who we're like. That's our Halloween costumes. This year.
We don't even need to dress up either.
We
It's
don't.
fucking great.
We just be how we are. So yes, thank you for watching and listening to another episode of the Bimbo and Butch podcast. I'm Butch.
And I'm Bimbo. See you next time.
See you later.